Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning to everyone. My dears, how are you? I think you are fit and fine. And we have covered our last two chapters from MDI school physically. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Chapter number 9, representation of data. Very important chapter. I can describe the important points very clearly. Okay? You have to listen carefully. As the title indicates, this chapter discusses about representation of any data. What is data? Yes, data means information, knowledge about anything. And the representation means, yes, if you have a knowledge about the number of people who likes different types of playing sports. If you studied about the sports in your classroom, how many students likes cricket? How many students like football and other sports? Then you get a knowledge or you get a data. How can you represent this data before an assembly or before in the notice board? Yes, there are different ways to represent the data in front of our audience. നമുക്കുള്ള ഒരു വിവരം, ഏതെങ്കിലും വിഷയത്തിൽ നമുക്കുള്ള ഒരു വിവരം നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്കിടയിൽ ഒരു പഠനം നടത്തി ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നവർ, ഫുട്ബോൾ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നവർ, മറ്റു സ്പോർട്സുകളൊക്കെ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നവരുടെ കൃത്യമായ ഒരു കണക്ക് നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളിലോ അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളിലോ നമ്മൾ നടത്തി നമുക്ക് ഒരു വിവരം ലഭ്യമായി. ഈ വിവരത്തെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ റെപ്രസെൻ്റ് ചെയ്യുക? മറ്റൊരു ഓഡിയൻസിന് മുമ്പിൽ റെപ്രസെൻ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വ്യത്യസ്ത മാർഗങ്ങളുണ്ട്. ഈ മാർഗങ്ങളെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് ഈ പാഠത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ ചർച്ച ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേഷൻ ഓഫ് ഡാറ്റ. ഹിയർ ഡാറ്റ മീൻസ് നോളജ്. യെസ്, ഫസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഫോർമോസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റ് us begin. There is a data. In a city, data was collected on the number of people who like different sports. This was recorded in the form of pictograph. In the form of pictograph. I will define the different types of representations. After that, you will be very familiar with the first questions. Okay? First one, you have to write down in your notebook. There are 4 types of representations we have to study in this chapter. First one, tabular form. Second one, picture graph or pictograph. Third one, bar graph. Fourth one, pie chart. Okay, these are the representations of data. These are the ways or the types of representation of data. Which are they? Tabular form, picture graph, bar graph, pie chart. Please, pardon? Yes, tabular form, picture graph, bar graph, pie chart. We can discuss each and every type of representation of data in details. Okay? First one, we can take graphical representation with the help of an example. Yes. Here, a farmer planted 150 cabbage plants in field A. Field name A. 200 in field B. 350 in field C. 500 in field D. And 600 in field E. Okay? Listen, there are 5 field. 4-5 കൃഷിയിടത്തിൽ ഒരു കർഷകൻ ഒരു കൃഷിയിടത്തിൽ എ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കൃഷിയിടത്തിൽ 150 ക്യാബേജും ബിയിൽ 200ഉം സിയിൽ 350ഉം ഡിയിൽ 500ഉം ഇയിൽ 600ഉം പ്ലാന്റ്സുകൾ നടുകയാണ്. Then we have to represent this data. Represent the data in tabular form, pictogram, bar graph and pie chart. 4 representations can be studied with the example. Okay. First one, tabular form. Yes. Can you see tabular form? We have enough time to draw in our board. Please listen here. This is tabular form. Page number 143. First field. First column field. Second one number of cabbage plants. Then field A 150. Field B 200. Field C 350. Field D 500. Field E 600. This is the tabular form. Okay. Very simple. If you arrange this data in this form, it is known as tabular form. Okay. Second one is very important, pictograph. It means in a pictograph, a symbol is used. Very important, symbol is used here. Okay. Symbol, any symbol is used, can be used to represent one more objects according to like the key given. The pictograph of the cabbage field shown this. Pictograph represents the number of cabbage grown in each field. But one thing is very important, key. Key is very important. Okay. Here key means, here representation, please listen, this is the leaf, a leaf of cabbage. Here the picture of a leaf is used here, and a leaf represent or a leaf lays or places in 100 cabbages. A leaf values 100 cabbages. Listen, this is pictograph. First one field A, field B, field C, field D, field E. Okay. Then there are symbol here, the symbol used here, leaf, and each leaf values, yes, 100 cabbages. It is very important. Listen, please listen. Field A, 1 leaf and a half, 1.5 leaf, 1.5 leaves are used there. It means 1/2 means, yes, 100, then half leaf means 50, then total 150 symbol. Then field B, here symbol 2 leaves, it means 200, each leaf values 100, then here 2 leaves 200. Next field C, 3 leaves and a half, it means 350. Then field C, 300, field D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, it means 500. Then field E, 6, then 600. Okay, this is the representation of data in the way of pictograph. Okay, yes. Here there is a key. Key means 1 leaf, 100 cabbage. Okay. Next, bar graph. bar graph. Okay, can you see bar graph here? Yes. Let us discuss first. A bar graph represents data in the form of bar or rectangles. What is rectangles? Yes, two sides are equal. This is a rectangles or it is bar. Okay. We use this sign or this symbol to represent data. It is known as bar graph. Yes, first one, how to draw a bar graph. Very important. How to draw a bar graph. There are 4 steps. First one, begin by drawing the horizontal axis and the vertical axis. 2 axes. Axis means you can say akshangal. Yes. First point, you have to draw a horizontal and vertical axis. This one. The name of this axis y and this x. Okay. First step, draw a horizontal and vertices axis. Okay, vertical axis. Then second step, use columns of equal width to represent the same items. Use columns of equal width to represent the same items. These columns should be also be colored or shaded in the same way. Okay, before that, this axis represents the number of cabbages. Okay, number of cabbages. Yes. Next one, then please listen, this axis meet this axis here, then this value 0 and 1. Okay, you can write 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Okay, in this way. Then scale 1 centimeter, 100 cabbage. Okay, here key 1 centimeter is equal to 100 cabbages. 100 cabbages. Okay. Then second one, use columns of equal width to represent the same items. Okay. We have to use the columns or the rectangles width to represent the same items. Okay. You can use rectangles, same width. Okay. This types. Yes. Then these columns should also be colored or shaded in the same way. You have to shade in the same way. You can use same color. Okay. Not different colors, same colors. Okay. Then fourth step, the vertical axis should be marked in a suitable way according to the angle of data. Okay, angle of data. Here first one, you can use first columns. Okay, column A. Column A. How many cabbages are in column A? Yes, 150. Then 1 centimeter 100. So 150, it means here. Okay, then you can draw the column here. Okay, and colored this column. This is first one. Second data, yes, B. You can give the name A. Okay. Second B. B 200. Okay, 200. Here 200. Okay. You give a name B. As in your textbook, please Listen here carefully, and if you have any doubt, you can ask. So, you get, if you look this graph, bar graph, the data we want to represent is very clear from this graph. Okay, it is the importance of bar graph. Please listen. If you have no any idea about this knowledge or data, then if you look this bar graph, you get, yes, in field A 150, and then B 200, C 300 and 500, 350, then D 500, E 600. You get the knowledge. It is the importance of bar graph. Then pie chart. Pie chart is very, very important. Okay. Listen, I will read. This part is very important. You have to write down in your notebook, and if you have any doubt, you can ask. How to draw a pie chart? There are 4 steps. First one, make a circle of convenient size using a pair of compasses. Okay, you have to draw a circle. First one, a circle. You have to draw a circle. Yes. Then mark the center of the circle. Yes, you have to mark the center of the circle. വൃത്തത്തിന്റെ കേന്ദ്രത്തെ അടയാളപ്പെടുത്തുക. Then draw the radius, reference line. Okay, radius means, yes, the line from the center to the circle. This is the radius. Okay, draw the radius. Then use your protractor to measure the length required to divide the circle into proportionate slices. Okay, here you have to find out the proportionate slices. How can you divide the circle? ഇവിടെ ഓരോ ഫീൽഡിൻ്റെയും ക്യാബേജിലെ എണ്ണം അനുസരിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഇതിനെ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യണം. ഇതുപോലെ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കണം. എ, ഫീൽഡ് ബി, ഫീൽഡ് സി, ഫീൽഡ് ഡി, ഫീൽഡ് ഇ. ഓക്കെ, how can you decide this slice as this length or this angle? Here angle is very important. So the method of calculating the angles is explained below. Okay, here A angle, is it the correct angle? How can you decide? Yes, it is very important. The method of calculating angle is explained below. Remember that the angle at the center of the circle is called a whole angle. In a center of any circle, center of any circles, angle, total angle or whole angle, 360 degree. 360 degree. You have to divide this. A portion of the pie chart or degree value is found by formula. There is a formula. It is very important to by heart. What is 360 degree by total of all values. Total of all values into each values. Into each value. Okay. പൈ ചാർട്ട് തയ്യാറാക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഫസ്റ്റ് നമ്മളൊരു സർക്കിൾ വരക്കുന്നു, വൃത്തകേന്ദ്രം അടയാളപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു, അതിനുശേഷം റേഡിയസ് വരക്കുന്നു. Then we have to divide this circle as the data. ഡാറ്റ അനുസരിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഇതിലെ ആംഗിളുകൾ രൂപപ്പെടുത്തണം. ടോട്ടൽ ആംഗിൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 360 ഡിഗ്രിയാണ്. ഈ 360 ഡിഗ്രിയെ നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ തന്ന ഡാറ്റ അനുസരിച്ച് വേർതിരിക്കണം. ഫീൽഡ് എക്ക് എത്ര ആംഗിൾ കൊടുക്കണം, ഫീൽഡ് ബിക്ക് എത്ര ആംഗിൾ കൊടുക്കണം, അതിലെ ഓരോ ക്യാബേജിൻ്റെയും എണ്ണത്തിനനുസരിച്ച് ആംഗിൾ നമ്മൾ മാറ്റി കൊടുക്കണം. ആ ആംഗിൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് കണ്ടെത്തുക? അതിൻ്റെ ഫോർമുലയാണ് 360 ഡിഗ്രി ബൈ ടോട്ടൽ വാല്യൂസ്. ടോട്ടൽ ആൾ വാല്യൂസ് മീൻസ് മൊത്തം എല്ലാ ഫീൽഡിലും ഉള്ള ടോട്ടൽ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ക്യാബേജസ് നമ്മൾ കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. അതിനുശേഷം here we have to divide, then we have to multiply each value. Okay, if you then you can clear here. Then let us see how to the first one, degree value of a portion. Now total, first here total number, take your page number 145. The example is very clear here. Degree values of a portion, total. Now total field 150 plus 200 plus 350 plus 500 plus 600. The sum of these total numbers, yes, 1800. Then field A, we can calculate field A. How is field A? 360, this is the formula, 360 degree by total 1800 into A. Field A, each value means here 150 cabbages. You can then here 2. Listen, very simple. You can cut this 0 and this 0 and this 0 and this 0. After that there is 36 and 18. So how many 18s are there in 36? 2. Then here 2 and this here 15. 2 into 15, 2 into 15, 30. 30 degree. First one 30 degree. You get the angle of field A 30 degree. Angle of A 30 degree. How you get? And how can you draw a angle 30 degree? Yes, you have to use the protractor. And calculate the 30 degree, then you draw. Then you write 30 degree, or you can write field A. If you look this pie chart, then you get the knowledge related with this. Okay. Then each examples you have to listen, and there is picture to draw the pie charts. Okay, here very attractive picture. Yes. Then we discussed pie chart, bar graph, pictograph and tabular graph. Okay, all are very simple, and there is exercise 9. You have to find out the each questions and answer, and you can send in our WhatsApp group. If you any doubt, you can ask. Then we have to cover next chapter, patterns. Okay, let us discuss in our next class. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.